right, that's the same entity engaging in stalking, crossing path by helicopter. And that's called amplified audible activity. And you see it's flying directly over me and flying in circles directly over me. And you also know it's about me because of the engineered light, the abnormal light activity, monitoring. All right, and this is the ongoing evidence against the people of the state. The entity following by helicopter, group stalking at the Chino Branch Library by helicopter, group stalking at the Ovid Family Community Library by helicopter. All right, the entity engaging in what is flying in circles by helicopter. This serves no legitimate purpose. And the people of the state are engaging in criminal conduct as you see them crossing path. Okay, the people of the state are monitoring. What the entity is doing right now in plain sight, going to federal prison for it and not getting out. The same determination, the same persistence the entity demonstrates with regard to stalking in this manner. This is relevant to the way in which you are deciding and understanding with regard to justice, how long you sit in a federal prison. And this is a threat that needs to be totally extinguished. And you're talking about going and not getting out for a very long time. You're using helicopters to stalk an American citizen for no legitimate purpose whatsoever. While this psychopath knows that I'm monitoring, let's be clear, the entity increased its level of aggression. In other words, started stalking me very openly by helicopter when I began documenting in 2018. Okay? This is what you are exerting your resources for with those minions. Those minions that molest with directed light, stalking in bathrooms on behalf of that government. Every single word that comes out of their mouth, that's why I'm pointing out to you what the state is saying. What those group stalkers are saying, the state is saying. Where those group stalkers are going, the state is going, okay? What those group stalkers are doing, the state is doing. This is the pattern of conduct, and this is speaking to what, it's 10:25 p.m. This is P.O.C., this is evidence against the people of the state. Okay, and like I said, at the Ovid Family Community Library, where that minion, well, not that particular minion, but the entity that is a minion, this is Satan that's utilizing a government. This is demonic activity. Those in service of Satan are going to federal prison. All right, this is the criminalization of demonic activity, and I'm waving because you need to look at what is the engineered light that I'm being molested in. This is a sex offense. While the government is stalking by helicopter, this is this is unprecedented criminal activity, and it shall be understand what is establishing what is legislation, necessary legislation based on the criminal conduct of the government. The government is a sex offender. There shall be legislation in order to prosecute for that, because this is what it is. It's touching all over my body without consent while you're stalking as the government with the people of the state, engaging what is absolutely demented and satanic, which is that satanic conduct, that satanic character is a matter of objective evidence as well. And while the entity is flying in circles over me repeatedly as I'm capturing video, it is speaking to what is the prosecution of the people of the state. All right, everything that they're doing. In addition to that, being a group stalker shall be the prosecution for the perpetual sex offender. And that shall have ongoing, rippling, reverberating repercussions under federal law. In your everyday life, the people of the state shall be affected in the ways that they should be as a matter of justice while they engage in this terrorizing system. This is P.O.C.